So this is going to be another movie review. This one's called The Best of Times, 1986. I'm giving it 1 out of 5 stars. This movie was maker. It's got a lot of big time actors' names. I put them all in the description box for you. It's going to be another lamestream movie about sports. That's why I'm giving it 1 out of 5 stars. The ending was so predictable and lame. And it would have been a movie that my former coworker would have liked, the one who never talks to me anymore. She thinks I'm a misogynist or something, or she thinks I'm crazy, or both. But my best friend thinks similar things. But I made my most convincing sales pitch to her yesterday morning. She's kind of lukewarm about it, but time is on my side, as the Rolling Stones song goes. And I'm not a big Robin Williams fan. He's kind of like Steve Martin. I'm not into that kind of humor, but anyways, my uncle would have liked this movie probably. In addition to my former coworker, it's a lamestream movie. Let me just put it to you that way. And it's about Kirk Russell being the star quarterback. Robin Williams dropped the ball in 1972, perfect pass from Kirk Russell. And consequently they lost the game to Bakersfield. This movie takes place in a town called Taft, California, which is in Kern County. Kind of close to Bakersfield, I guess. They were good at oil, but they didn't know how to cap it. They had a series of bad luck failures in sports, mostly boxing, I think. And so it's a town with bad luck, bad weather. Kirk Russell keeps saying that it's the safest place during a nuclear holocaust because the wind will blow all the radiation away, or something like that. It doesn't make sense. A lot of the political stuff is dumb. The jokes are dumb. I didn't laugh a single time. I thought the aerobics session during football practice was stupid and typical Robin Williams nonsense. The guy ended up killing himself. He had a tunnel named after him in Sausalito. He had this huge mansion in San Francisco, and he just killed himself for no reason. I guess he had a drug problem or something. I don't know. He's just annoying in this one. I couldn't stand him. He's trying to look goofy with his glasses, and he's forever known as the guy who dropped the ball. So he wants a rematch like 13 years later or something. And so he connives his way into convincing the entire town to do a rematch, even though the Bakersfield team is way better. So naturally, the Bakersfield team is up 26-0 at halftime. They don't really show how they scored the points in this one, but Kirk Russell is like a spray paints work on sides of vans or something like that. He's also an auto repair guy, I guess. It's a little confusing. And then Robin Williams' son son-in-law of some bankster who's also the coach of the Bakersfield team. So you can pretty much guess what happens at the end. Both guys are married to a couple of white women, and Emmet Walsh is the chairperson of some kind of Masonic lodge that's related to moose or something lame. Anyways, not a funny movie. It's more like a drama or a sports show than a comedy, because I didn't find it comedic at all. I don't appreciate Robin Williams' style of comedy, just like I don't appreciate Steve Martin's style of comedy. And that puts me in the minority. It gets a 6 out of 10 on IMDb. 6,389 votes. So it's somewhat popular. Like I said, it probably appeals to the lamestream. The older generation in their 40s to 50s, I'm guessing, because it is an 80s movie. It does have football. It's got Robin Williams. So so it's a loser town throughout its history, and yeah, Robin Williams is having a tough time convincing his wife that football is the thing to save the town. It's the most important thing of all. And for a while she's unconvinced, I start to believe the wife more than Robin Williams. He uses a lot of tricks to convince the town. For instance, he dresses up as the other team's school mascot, the tiger. Then he spray paints taunts at the Moose building, the Masonic Lounge, and Robin Williams as a jock really doesn't make sense, especially after he loses his glasses. Pretty much when Kurt Russell learns that he cheated and tricked his way into convincing the town to play the game with this tiger mascot, he smashes his glasses. So how he's able to see the ball at all is questionable. He's essentially going late into the game blind, and you can pretty much guess what happened. I think I spoiled it right there, but anyways, COVID-19. I watched a couple of Options 101 videos, and they didn't make sense to me. Basically, the guy's saying never exercise an option unless the company's going to pay dividend in a couple days, and the dividend amount is more than the extrinsic value of the underlying option contract. So it's really complicated. It doesn't make sense to me. It's self-contradictory. The guy says, well, sell the call option while it has a very high extrinsic value. But then again, if you do that, you're counting on the share price to go down, which is sort of self-contradictory. I mean, if you bought the option in the first place, the call option, you're expecting it to go up. Anyway, over time, um, so I was a little confused about that. I guess I could just buy and sell options like I do stocks and take the profit. But what happens if the price keeps going up? Then I'm going to lose money. It doesn't make sense to me, but I guess I'll give it a shot. See what I can do. I'm not sure about spreads. I know nothing about spreads. Last time I took an investment class was like 25 years ago in college. More than 25 years ago, maybe 28 years ago. And so it's been a while. And I remember options as being like insurance for stock that you already own, sort of like a derivative or something. But that's about all I remember, honestly. So I got that going. The company that I work for is doubling its business every 4 to 6 weeks, and my coworker, the guy who gave me a buzz cut in his backyard in Oakland, he keeps bugging me about the share price. He thinks it's 37 cents. I looked online and the B class shares were at 41 cents. I bought the C class shares at 6 cents. He bought it at 17 cents because he came on a little later than I did, and it's a little unclear to me how the exercising of these options work. I think they reset when the company goes public, but I'm not an expert on it. Anyways, it seems like I'm a millionaire on paper, but maybe I'm just kidding myself. And I'm just waiting for it. That's what I told my driver buddy, the guy who gave me a buzz cut last month. Hopefully he'll give me another one this month, this coming month, June, a week from now. And the company's struggling to hire enough people, I think, with the incredible demand for online farmers market groceries delivered to their doorstep. The customers are really getting picky about masks and gloves. Even if you're in your van and you're not wearing a mask, they're mask shaming the drivers and getting them in trouble. So I got to remember to put on my mask when I'm pulling up to the curb or whatnot. I don't want to be mask shamed like I was at my other job, eating at my desk, and this guy screaming at me like Dr. Fauci's virus patrol. Anyways, I think that's all I have to say about coronavirus for today. I got $20 cash tips yesterday. My goal was $50, so I try to make it up on Monday with $80 on Memorial Day. Hopefully, people are more giving mood, do-gooder mood on Monday than they are on Saturday. I worked 11 and a half hours last night because they kept messing up my late route, and then my first route took 5 hours and 15 minutes. So I had to take a couple lunch breaks, and I think I made pretty good money yesterday, all in all, with the double overtime, an hour and a half of double overtime, and then probably get 30 hours next week, maybe 32, just working my part-time job. So yeah, things are back to normal. They're starting to give me my routes later rather than earlier, and the demand for the business just far outweighs the supply of available workers. They're giving me free donuts and coffee for having to put up with the facility move from San Francisco to Oakland, which cost me bridge toll. But I think I made up for it with the amount of free groceries that I get, plus the cash tips, the $300 or more cash tips that I'm getting every month, and then they're also giving us donuts and coffee for having to put up with this coronavirus ghost town crap. Wearing the mask and gloves is definitely not comfortable. It's annoying. It's I told my son it's a sign of submission to the state or the government. So try to avoid wearing the mask as much as possible when I'm outdoors. But I do slip it on when I'm delivering groceries now. I'm going to slip it on a little earlier when I'm pulling up in case they're outside spying on me and stuff. These people are crazy, man. People who live around here. That's why it's important for me to get out of California, really. And like I said in my last video, I guess on Memorial Day, we can thank the soldiers for fighting for our freedoms. I mean, our lockdown. Anyways, enough about that. I'll get off my soapbox. I got one more movie to watch. It's a Netflix DVD again. There's not much bonus features on that DVD. I just watched. Now I'm watching another PG movie. This one that I just watched was PG-13. It's from the same year, 1986. It's probably got Emmet Walsh on it. It's got Dom DeLuise as the cross-dresser person. It's PG, an hour 22 minutes, so I'll get through that. I'll try to get through Drag Strip Ride, another AIP flick, and hopefully I get 3 more DVDs next week. But I'm going to be busy working, so probably get through them again on Sunday. I don't think there's going to be church next week, but I could be wrong. Things are changing, happening so fast here in California, Bay Area. Who knows what's going to happen next week? But anyways, I'll get to Haunted Honeymoon. I'll probably hate it just because I've been so cynical towards these kind of lamestream movies as of late. I might have given this one 2 out of 5 stars. Maybe 20 years ago, but when I was more into sports. But I don't know. There are better sports movies than this. The one about the Catholic College, Notre Dame, the underdog story. That one was way better than this. Geeky Robin Williams as a jock just didn't move me or convince me, and the ending was way too predictable in this one. So yeah, terrible flick. Skip it. Don't watch it. I'm not going to say highly recommend it or check it out for sure on this one. And I'll get to the bottom of this haunted honeymoon. It's got the alliteration going in the title. I'll start cranking up my stock trading skills here. As soon as I get enough cash, I'll start trading the options. See how that goes. Laters.